I've been tanning at home, boys. I've been tanning at home.
Nice.
Everybody knows I got a tanning bed from my lady last Christmas. Got in it the day afterwards. I was going to set the standard that this is not a bad purchase. This is not going into the barn of bad decisions. So I get in there. Got burnt to the crisp. I went in there for 10 solid minutes. My entire life was just ruined by this. I couldn't shower. I couldn't shower for a week. I had third-degree burns in stripe formation. I looked like zebra cakes. It was just third-degree burn, very Caucasian, third-degree burn. My whole body looked like it. I looked like I was grilled, like a hot dog grilled. I couldn't do anything. It was bad.
You look like the Indiana Hoosiers warm-up pants.
I look like Hoosier hysteria. You're 100% right.
You look like 3/4 of the American flag.
I look like that without the stars,
Without the
Todd.
stars.
That's what I look like.
You look like crop circles. No?
Good enough.
I look like lines on a road. I look like one of them cinnamon twirls things, those cinnamon sticks that you used to turn around that had the stripes on them. Yeah, my whole body looked like, I had to look like one of them.
You look like that fruity gum with the stripes.
Fruit stripe.
Yeah, fruit stripes.
Like a churro.
Stripey asshole.
That's what I look like. I look like a stripy
Asshole.
ho. But I regained my confidence. I got back on that horse, and I only went in for 2 minutes day one. Hello, a bright red. It came, a hue over my entire body. And I moved a little bit.
Just after 2 minutes?
3. It was 3 minutes. That's on me.
Is there a temperature gauge of this thing?
Nope. It's one speed and one speed only. And that thing is 0 to sun as soon as you plug it in. Sam gets in there and she can just sit in there and just enjoy it. She's just like listening to music. I see her feet going. It's not hot either. So you don't even know that you're getting absolutely radiated.
Yeah.
And I'm just sitting there. And as soon as I just feel one little drip of sweat go between the butt cheeks, I'm like, I'm out of here. See you later. The ass is heating up. It's when it needs to stop.
It's like one of those old toasters. You got to stop it yourself.
Yeah, you got to launch it yourself. You got to hit the cancel button at the bottom. Get me out of here. So I'm getting a little bit of a tan. The suit's coming together. I'm heading to New Orleans this morning. At 11:15 is my flight, so I'm missing the Sirius show. I didn't know that until yesterday, by the way. I thought my flight was at 2-something. Apparently, I land at 2-something. That's good. That's good to know.
Something caused you to have to leave a little earlier than expected.
No, this was the original plan.
Oh, you just said check it.
I just didn't know that this was the plan. I got a meeting with like Michael Cole and I think some very large names of WWE tomorrow afternoon. As soon as I land in the afternoon, they have me slotted, and I didn't know that. It didn't make much sense to me either. Whenever they texted me, told me that because I was like, my flight leaves at 2:30. How much more afternoon we got? Like, I don't know how much we got. I don't know how much further we can go. And it turns out it makes sense that my flight was actually earlier. 11:15, taking off, living a good life.
We did well today without you. We did okay.
Well, it was that first couple of minutes there while I was talking to Marquette?
No. I am talking for ourselves in the future.
By the way.
Oh, you're talking about actually
what's
tomorrow?
going on? Can we get to Eddie Point? Can you tell us what the fuck happened?
With Marquette? Yeah. There's some interest coming from a team that would be a lot of fun to watch him play for, if that makes sense.
I like that. I like to see somebody like that get the right fit.
Well, I think it would be. I think it would be a good fit. Actually, I do believe it would be a good fit, and I think he might have learned too that he has to dial it back a little bit. You know, the antics almost. I don't want to say the antics because antics signifies something negative.
Yeah.
But maybe the actions and the stuff like that, he might dial it back a little bit so he can get back up on top of the mountain at some point. And I believe this could be a situation, a good redemption story for him. I hope it works out. I'm excited for him.
Well, yesterday. I was watching what's usually one of the most boring programs on television, which was headline news, and it was a little different yesterday.
Your boy made an appearance, Todd.
Changed the game.
Your boy made an appearance on headline news. First thing that happened, the host took a shot at what I was wearing.
Right off the bat. I see you dressed up for us.
Lady, I'm not in your studio. I'm in mine. What do you want from me? That was a good time.
Fucking tank
She's
tops.
probably used to people like putting on suits and shit.
Oh, yeah. The guy that was setting up the shot, he was like, can you guys put some lights in there? It's a little dark. I'm like, yeah, it's our studio, cuz. And he was like, we need lights. And he's like, you hear him frantically, like, trying in the background. I heard him ask somebody off camera, like, can we lighten this up a little bit? Like, I heard full panic. And I'm like, I think we have a light in here. How much time do we have? 2 minutes and 47 seconds. I'm like, yeah, we got it. Foxy goes and sprints with Ty Schmidt, gets the light, brings it in. The light turns on, and it was almost like like the sound I wanted John Legend to make when he walked out from through the thing. They're like, "Ah, that's it." I was like, thank you. We're good to go. We got lights over here. That was a lot of fun. I'm thankful they had me on. That was a good contact through Todd McComas' email.
Yeah, I finally checked it, and I'm like, oh, shit. This is supposed to happen this morning.
Todd
tomorrow.
forwarded me an email at 5:30 last night, and I read it at like 42-ish. And I read it, and it was like, we are requesting Pat McAfee for an appearance on Headline News today. And I read the original message. It was at 9:47 a.m. I'm like, Todd, we missed it. Todd, I was like, Todd, let's figure out what this is here. It's not that big of a deal. You're a busy man. I get it.
Well, luckily, she was like, because a reason I forwarded it right away in panic mode was they said they actually wanted you to come on the show, which was different than the other outlets that were just wanting to show the video.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I was like, so maybe there's a hope, even though they're a day behind, they're the first people to get Pat on.
Still worked.
Yeah, it worked great.
Still worked. And you're not my booking agent, so that's not something you should be keeping your eye out for. That was just a hilarious situation. And I could imagine the panic from Todd when he read it. You'd like to have him on today, and then he sees the time. He's like, that's 8 hours ago. I don't know.
We are great with time management here. We do well.
We live in our own bubble. We live in our own bubble here where just literally nothing else matters. It's kind of an interesting situation. And then when you go into somebody else's world, like that Headline News world, and I didn't even think about the tank top being an issue. Didn't even think about it. And it's the first thing, like, oh, thanks for wearing it. Oh, that's what I look like every day. This is not a... Yeah, you're welcome, I guess. It was a good time. Talked about DMX, talked about an old lady loving Justin Timberlake. Got a chance to talk about Block Dad.
You did get a clap break. You got a clap break, a legitimate ass clap break when you fucking hit him with someone called H&R Block.
Oh yeah, she lost her composure 3 different times, which I like.
I couldn't see him. So with these TV things, you can't see them. You're just talking to a camera. They can see you. You can't see them. So I couldn't see the videos that were playing. I could only hear them. I watched them right before I came in. Todd showed me literally on his phone. I was like, okay, good. So I had no idea what I was talking to. I didn't know if it was a panel of people. I didn't know if it was one person. I didn't know if it was being enjoyed or hated. I had no clue what was going on. I had no idea. Thank you guys for watching it, though.
Yeah, she was a cool lady. She took it well. She played right along.
She's married to a Colts fan. At the end. Do we have it? The audio?
He's from Indianapolis, she said.
Of the entire interview? Mm-hmm. On both sides?
Yep.
How do we have that?
I recorded it.
Oh,
through Skype.
We should pump that in
here
right now.
Here, you're going to enjoy this. This is a hilarious interaction between somebody who had no idea what I was or who I was, but got a chance to meet me quickly on live television. My debut on Headline News, the place that Nancy Grace used to be on.
Yeah.
That's all I know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you're caught up now on our videos of the day. We begin with the Jenga move that has the Twitterverse calling this man a legend. Take a look. Right? Joining me now via Skype, the man who took that video, the proud son of the Jenga legend, Pat McAfee, host of the Pat McAfee Show on SiriusXM. Good to see you. I see you dressed up for us today, huh?
Thank you so much for having me. We're on a nice vacation here. I get a chance to join HLN. What a dream come true. That legend is my father, and I'm so happy he was able to pull off a wonderful ninja block move like that and for the world to see for that genuine happiness. Thanks for having me on here today.
It is a pleasure to have you. I am floored by these Jenga skills, by the way. Has he always had them?
Yes, that was his first time he ever played blocks in his entire life. In the beginning of that video,
No.
In the beginning of he's a phenom. He is a blocks phenom. That was his first time. He went with the Bruce Lee chops, the punch. He set it up, and then he pulls it out with perfect execution. He's on top of the world. Genuine happiness. I've never seen him that excited in a long time. He felt like he conquered the world because that's what he did with that magical blocks move. And I'm so happy for it. And I'm so thankful you guys are playing it on the TV right now.
We're really enjoying it, quite frankly. We're excited you were here for the play-by-play. I want to get your take on this one, too. So our next video is a budding star. Take a look and a listen.
Make me lose my mind, up and here, up and here. Make me lose my mind, up and here, up and here. Make me lose my mind.
Yeah, that's 3-year-old Tegan with a little DMX throwback from the 90s up in here, right? Her mom says she was reportedly introduced to DMX by her daycare teacher who was singing the song under her breath. My kids didn't come home with those songs.
I think that's a good move for the mom to do that, by the way. I don't think mom nor dad want to be associated with playing DMX songs for a 3-year-old, but anytime there is some positive news stories about DMX, I'm all in about it. I'm happy this little girl is crushing it. Let's get her some H&R Block, too. Stop, drop, should have called H&R Block, because he's in a bad spot right now, DMX, but this little girl's keeping his name relevant, and that's all that matters.
And in a positive light, as you point out. We've also got this Justin Timberlake superfan. So for Easter, Bet Maloney's grandkids gave her the ultimate gift. Here's the reaction.
Is this for real? Yeah. For real, real? Yes. Where are you going? Oh, God. What are you going to, Naomi? What are you going to? Justin Timberlake. Oh, my God. I've been trying to figure out how to save money to go. And are we behind the stage? No, we're not behind the stage.
Listen, I hope Justin Timberlake sees this, and Nanny's not only not behind the stage. Can JT bring her up on the stage? Do you have a connection there? Can you make a call?
Oh, I'm at the bottom of the barrel, but I remember what Britney Spears did to Justin Timberlake a long, long time ago, and I still can't believe it. Justin Timberlake is beloved by everybody, including this sweet old lady, from LeBron James giving him shots last week to now Nanny here going to see him. I think this is just the real power of Justin Timberlake and that incredible fade he always keeps. From NSYNC in that fro to one of the most handsome people on earth. I love Justin Timberlake. I love that sweet old lady. And those kids who bought the gifts are just up for grandchildren of the year for sure.
They really are. They're good eggs. Pat McAfee, you are awesome. We really appreciate you joining us. This has been really fun. And by the way, full disclosure, I am married to a man from Indianapolis. I now live in a home with 3 big Colts fans, so you brought me some serious street cred when I get home today. Thank you.
Okay, let's go Colts. I like that. A good Hoosier connection. Thank you so much for having me on. Tell your family I said hello. And to America, cheers. Have a great Wednesday.
Sounds good. You say hi to your dad, the Jenga legend.
Block dad Tim McAfee. Absolutely. I'll do that for you.
Thanks.
No problem. It's a good tweet that was on the internet that H&R Block won. I enjoyed my time on there. I always wonder what people who have no clue about me, that are forced to do stuff with me, just what it goes on through their head. You know what I mean?
Not to mention you're rocking the tank top, and with the lighting, your mustache looked like you almost didn't have a beard.
Yeah, it was a good mustache, right?
I thought it was fucking Tom Selleck doing. I thought Tom Selleck's dad did some amazing shit.
I tried to get AJ Hawk's centaur photo that he sent to me for Christmas behind me, but they made us tighten it up. They're like, you got to tighten that up a little bit. We won't be able to see you. I'm like, what? Why not? I don't understand why you want. If I'm in the screen, you can see me, right? It's just we need to get this centaur. Zoom in. They were nice people, though. Good people. They just had no idea what to expect.
I'm pretty sure that at one point you could see the swear jar dry erase behind me. A dollar amount of $10,500. They had no idea that you started with $10,000 of your own money, and they're just like, well, that's a lot of cussing.
This guy's got a loose trigger right there, spraying them out there. I'm excited for Saturday. I'm not going to be, obviously we're doing the Friday edition basically of this podcast today because I will not be around. A lot of the boys in the room, me, Vibs, and Nick, and Ty and Foxy will be heading down to New Orleans to do the Sirius show from down there. We will be also simulcasting from the Indianapolis office with Todd, Diggs, Sean, Zito, Jordan, I believe will be in there. So it'll be like a simulcast tomorrow morning. How you feeling about it, Todd? Are you excited about it?
Yeah, I'm real excited because it's either going to be some shit's going to go wrong,
absolutely,
or it's going to go awesome. Either way, I know we've done this long enough that I know we can have fun with it either way. Yeah.
Let's just assume
the audience will enjoy it.
Tomorrow you have to call. Oh, never mind. We're in the future right now.
Today, I'm doing a call-in from traveling. Yep, you're 100% right. Tomorrow, though, we'll be simulcasting the show. And I guarantee it's going to go something. There's going to be a catastrophic situation happen. Somebody's going to lose. Today or yesterday, we couldn't even hear anything that was happening. We're just drifting off as a space object. But people could hear what we were saying. We couldn't hear anything else from New York and nothing. It's happened a few times.
That's the good thing about us. Like these other network TV stations, stuff like that. If something goes wrong, they freak the fuck out. We just kind of roll with it.
We were born in the dark.
They merely adopted the shit.
Yeah, absolutely. What's up,
Okay,
Vince?
this might suck, but I think I'm onto something. I think Todd and Pat just slipped up. I think Pat is a time traveler because Pat made an interview that was a day late for. He figured out that Matt Groening was a time traveler on his own. And all the time he speaks, he doesn't know what day it is ever. All the time he speaks like, oh, hey, how's everyone doing? It's Friday, but it's always Thursday. So, yeah, no, he's a time traveler.
He could be
Todd
slipping
just
in and
slipped
out of the
up.
wormhole. Yeah.
I'll tell you what. That would be really cool, wouldn't it? If you were a time traveler, I would love to be invited to those meetings. Since I was 12, get invited into the Illuminati. It's been at the top of the bucket list. Still hasn't happened. But I think those time travelers are all the Illuminati people.
That would make sense. A lot of things would make sense if you were a time traveler. You'd be like, you know what? I should get my phone out and record my dad doing this. Because the views blew up in the future.
Block that got me on headline news and on the Today Show with Carson Dully.
I got a question for you.
What's up, bro?
If you were a time traveler,
Yeah.
how much time would you spend in your time? Like
Depends. What if this time's the best time? You know what I mean?
Like,
that's
saying.
it.
Like if it's not though, like you'd barely be here.
Yeah, I think you have to survive these times because you have to get to those times. So at some point you have to be here. But I definitely think you snoop around in other places on much more. You know what I mean?
I'm going bar hopping in 1860 somewhere,
Yeah.
dude.
Really?
Some fucking village where dudes are just getting lit, punching holes in brick walls and falling asleep with waking up with no teeth and shit.
There was no rules back in the day.
Are you taking bath salts? Or what?
I'm just saying, they're just
Meth?
fucking
What's
fighting
going
each
on?
other, banging into walls, waking up, blacked out, no idea what happened. Happened to lose a tooth.
It was a very regular thing back then.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I
of
feel
it.
like everybody blacked out. It was like when I took that trip to Ireland, I went into a bar and it felt like the entire city was blacked out. I ain't never seen a whole village blacked out. A whole village, teenagers, 90-year-olds just blacked out. I was like, this place is a wild, wild west over here. This is like a saloon we're in right now.
I'd have to stay away from like 1895 to 1918 because that was the Industrial Revolution and like tiny children hands were very big at that time. So I'd be put in a factory for sure.
You'd be a good little factory worker.
Oh, I'd be great.
Yeah, because you're wiry.
Anytime Ty needs to get little hands somewhere, he always calls me over.
That is something that is needed, though.
It's nice.
Yeah, I can't get in. My wrists and forearm normally keep me stuck, or my palms kind of keep me stuck. That type of situation, I can't get in. So it's one of those things where if I had like Sam's little hand, she has little hands, little arms, and she can dig in there and get stuff underneath the seat is when it's needed. At the house, whenever there's in between a couch and a wall, there's a lot of little hand jobs, and I think you should be proud of that, Fibs. With your tiny little hands.
I do a lot of little hand jobs every day around the house.
Hey-o.
Do you have any big hand job aspirations?
No, not really.
Never once in your life were you like, oh man, I wish I could get a big old hand job.
I'm a little hand guy.
So you're just more into little hand jobs?
Yeah.
Understandable.
Hand jobs are always a personal thing, anyways.
Yeah.
They should always be a personal thing. This is not a group party.
Unless you go to a professional.
And hey, you ever got a hand job and the girl didn't look at you? She looked the other direction? That's fucking weird. Like she's keeping a lookout.
Oh, I thought it might have been like an ooey situation.
Yeah, she was like a
No, it's like this.
Oh,
So you got a hand job in an alley.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
that's
that's
what
No, I'm
sort of
just
like
kidding.
an
I thought it was
OTP
funny.
HJ situation.
What's that?
Oh, yeah.
Or with a pants hand job.
A little rub on top of the corduroy.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the lookout. Guys, your bathroom code. It's time to give it the cleaning it deserves. Get rid of all the junk that's lying around. Freshen it up with high-quality products from Dollar Shave Club. Members like me, we get everything we need for our morning routine delivered right to our door. DollarShaveClub.com. They deliver everything you need to look, feel, and smell your best. Dollar Shave Club is more than just razors. Dollar Shave Club is better than shopping in a store. Dollar Shave Club has razors, shave butter, shampoo, body wash, toothpaste, everything you need to look, smell, and feel your best. I get an amazing high-quality shave every morning from my Dollar Shave Club executive razor. You've seen it.
We seen
We
it.
seen it.
It's the best razor I've ever used. Their Dr. Carver's shave butter is fantastic. It goes on clear so you can see where you're shaving. No more are you blindly shaving who knows what hair. So you have to change from a bearded man to a goateed man to a mustached man to a baby-faced man, because now with the Dr. Carver shave butter you can see where you're shaving.
Man, I don't know how they do it, Pat.
And since DSC delivers everything to you, you don't have to set foot in a store wandering the aisles hunting for razors, shampoo, body wash, toothpaste. None of it.
Not a thing.
None of it. None up in here.
Clean up your bathroom and your morning routine with Dollar Shave Club's Daily Essential Starter Set. For just $5 with free shipping, you'll get this 6-blade executive razor plus trial sizes of shave butter, body cleanser, and 1 wipe Charlie's. Then keep the blades coming for a few bucks more a month. Speaking of your next month, for a limited time only, use code AMERICA.
America.
What's the greatest country on earth?
America.
Use that code at checkout to get $5 off your second month of the club. That's code
America.
at dollarshaveclub.com to save $5 on your second month. Join the club today. Freshen up that bathroom with incredible stuff. Freshen up your body. Look good and feel your best with Dollar Shave Club today. Respect.
America.
I like that a lot.
I'm so glad they took over the entire bathroom.
Yeah, because it was like they changed the game for shaving, right?
Yeah.
We even talked to my accountant's father, Papa Baines. At one point in his life, he was doing a full shaving protest. Is that not right?
That's true. He found out. He went shopping for the first time.
In 25 years.
Probably 20 years.
25, 30 years.
And he was buying razors with his wife, and he found out how much razors cost.
And he had a protest.
He said, no more.
No more. He grew this beard that was like ZZ Top, which nobody ever seen him. He had this really tight shave, and all he was doing was waiting for you to ask him, hey, what's up with the beard? Razor's too much. Razor's too much. So he found Dollar Shave Club. He's a real success story from Dollar Shave Club.
That is genuine.
Yeah.
Which could happen to all of us. It happened to all of us and could happen to all of you at home. Save $5 on your second month with code AMERICA.
I'm going to give you a Dollar Shave Club bath mat. I'm going to give you a Dollar Shave Club sink and mirror.
Smart.
I'm going to give you a Dollar Shave Club toilet.
I don't think they have those.
I'm going to get Dollar Shave Club shower head.
They should, but I don't think they do have them.
One day.
But we can get you a bunch of custom wooden blocks that stack up into 18 layers of beautiful perfection.
Yeah, you can.
McAfeeBlockParty.com. The orders are pouring in.
Wow.
Get your,
Ring,
get your
ring.
customized block set that made Block Dad a national sensation.
What is that, like $300-$400?
You would think, because
I
you
would-
search the internet, customization
Yeah.
of these blocks, like $250, $225. If you want the wood ones,
I
which
saw
is
one
what
for
you want.
$670.
$670.
We're
one particular
slashing
company.
prices here.
Not here. $175 for customized.
Whoa.
What? That is $500 cheaper than what you can buy them at some
Yeah.
places.
Now, Pat, can I only get the standard 3 characters so I can do my initials?
No, what? No, you get 20 characters to put on the side of half of them, whatever you want.
Can I put the Steelers logo on her?
You can go ahead and put the Steelers down there. You can put the Pens right next to it and go ahead and put the Buccos on if you want to celebrate averageness since forever, but that's what you got to do.
But that's not all.
That's got to be expensive.
You would think, but that type of customization, $175.
What about shipping and
Be
handling?
the MVP of your MVP with free shipping and handling.
What?
Only for Continental United
Free?
States. Continental United States only? Yes, absolutely free.
Or make it in 3 easy payments and 1 really fucking hard payment.
We would
Rich
say
Hedberg
make
joke.
3 easy payments of 1 cent. And then 1 full payment of $175, and you can get a McAfee Block Party customized to your liking. 20 characters or less. Also can use symbols, signs, logos. Just need to send a PNG file with your order. I'm a big fan of that. You can just get the blocks too with just McAfee Block Party on the side, which is also a good look.
Yeah.
$125 right there. And this is high quality. This ain't plastic.
No.
This ain't plastic.
No.
This is something that's durable. It looks good. It's almost like it's art for wherever you're putting it at because it looks that good. The wood, the Douglas fir.
Douglas fir.
11 inches of Douglas fir.
For that price, I would have guessed balsal.
Well, no. Douglas fir.
Douglas
Number
fir.
1 Douglas fir, actually. There's numerous, I believe. Number 1 Douglas fir, 11 inches. It looks good. It feels good. Get a couple of your friends and go ahead and have the best night of your life, the best summer of your life. Be the MVP of an MVP. McAfeeBlockParty.com. All handcrafted by Tim McAfee, by the way. How about that? Block that himself.
The master.
I don't know how he feels about us calling him Block that.
I like it.
I'm sure he hates it.
Last night we were watching a viral, the guy that we talked about there with the Dollar Shave Club protest.
Yeah.
Papa Mains is his name, and he's an electric human. He's just as soon as if he likes people, he talks and he's funny. If he doesn't, he just doesn't talk. It's a very interesting situation. But we were showing him viral videos on the internet of what old men do on the internet, right? We showed him Billy Buck Roscoe there for the first time, and he watched him chug those 4 glasses on top of each other. And his first question was, "How many ounces in them?" Right? He was like, doing
the math in his head.
he was kind of like
sizing it up.
He was sizing up. He said, "These guys are sprinters. I'm a marathon guy." And then he brings up this video. He goes, "Did you see that guy? Did you see that guy who ate, what was it?"
It was 3 Reaver peppers. Those Carolina Reapers. Carolina
peppers.
Reapers. He ate 3 of them and then chugged a 5th of Fireball
Directly afterwards. And we watched that last night.
Wow.
And Papa Man's like, "I seen that. That's a viral video, Papa Man's." And Nick goes, "Oh, 2.1 million views." And my dad goes, "He ain't got nothing on me." My dad chimes in right on top. "He ain't got nothing on me."
Your dad has totally reinvigorated that nickname, because before now, Block Dad was just the oldest guy in your part of the prison.
I think I had a block dad when I was in jail. I want nobody's block bitch, though. Let's make sure that is known, all right? Let's have a little respect.
Swear word.
Bitch?
Yeah.
Correct.
Yep.
Yeah.
They said bitch on SmackDown.
Yeah.
Or
If
Raw.
it's before a certain
They tried to
time.
bleep it out, though. They missed it.
Oh,
They
slow
said
on the
bastard, too. They said bastard, bitch, and ass. By the way, I've been watching now on what I'm allowed to say, what I'm not allowed to say. You're saying what I just said was not.
I wouldn't say
I
it.
wouldn't either.
Okay, so what's that, 30 more bucks?
Yeah, we're actually at 10,560
Good for Jason, man. I can't wait to see what that room does.
because I forgot to put a couple up there.
You get him at least a mattress?
You know what? Bob and Tom, for sure. Bob and Tom have that full-on prison bitch song.
Yeah.
You can say bitch on the radio or TV. But maybe WWE just doesn't want people saying it.
Foxy?
I don't know.
Maybe you pay $30.
I think I'm looking out for you. I wouldn't say it.
You'd stay away from bitch.
I just think first time on there, second time, throw out a couple bitches. I think it's
I'm on
okay.
the same mindset.
I think I should stay away. The early one, let's not come in guns a-blazing with.
Yeah.
I said ass on NFL Network the first time I was on there.
Nice work.
And the head, that's why I said, man, I'll tell you what, guy got his ass kicked, but he looked good doing it. I think that was my line. It was a positive thing on the end. In the one, he was the head guy at the time. He got caught up in some scandals, I believe. He ended up leaving. He came to me, "Don't say ass on TV." And I was like, "Why?" And he was like, "It's unbecoming." I was like, "Okay, sounds good." That's what I said. Sounds good. Next block, B block. What's coming out? If we had to guess.
Oh, F-bomb.
Oh, no, I didn't graduate. I didn't just graduate, but I definitely dropped an ass, but it was in a cleaner way, right?
Like you said, your old soft ass can't tackle.
Yeah, instead of being aggressive with that, the guy got his ass kicked, but I went in with I'll tell you what, real clean ass look they got there. Was that more becoming, sir? And he was just he put his hands up on us and just walked out. And I was like, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to say. If that's a bad word, we need to find some real problems here. It's an animal.
It is.
An ass is an animal.
Yeah.
A donkey.
So is a bitch.
It is.
Female dog.
Yeah, absolutely.
What is it? Fibs? What is that?
Female dog.
Oh, that's right.
Didn't know that. People forget.
People forget.
Rappers, I don't think are talking about that in all their songs. I think rappers forgot what that word means. I think they
That's why I
did.
said when I walked in the Humane Society and all those old volunteers were up front, I'm like, I'm just here to look at some bitches. How many bitches you got in the back?
I hate you.
In the cage.
Hey, show me them bitches. I want no male dogs. Give me all them bitches.
Send out just bitches.
Bitches. Maybe I'd say that. Maybe I go, I went to the Humane Society the other day, picked up a bitch, and now I'm watching this. Yeah, I think that's how you slip it in there. It's all about in context.
Yeah.
Everything's in context. So Humane Society, I'm leading off. I am speaking of animals.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Right? And then
Puts it in proper context.
I'm very excited for Saturday. I'm
It's
very
gonna be
excited for
amazing.
Saturday. A, I'm going to be wearing a suit, which is a big deal.
That may or may not be fit you correctly.
We didn't get that suit until last night at 9 o'clock. I got on a plane at 11:15, so we have no idea whether or not this suit fits or not. This whole Taylor thing, they think they're solving cancer. That these 10 days, it's unbelievable. It is unbelievable.
If it doesn't fit, I assume when you get down there, Vince or somebody on the staff probably has a private tailor with them at all times.
Oh, you just want me to go ahead and ask Vince McMahon if I could use his tailor?
Yeah, why not?
Hey, Cuzzy, Vince. So you guys are making me wear these suits. You know that, right? Yeah, you're making me wear these suits. Got it tailored first time, by the way. I think I was going to look good. The dumbass tailor. Can I say ass, sir? Yeah, dumbass tailor. Cut these jeans. Nope, sorry. Suit pants up to my shin. Is there any way your pal here can put on some length on this thing? Oh, would you like to use my tailor?
Well, either do that or you go do the broadcast in 2 foot of water.
Well, I think I'll be sitting down, so it's a shame because I got good shoe game. I'm worried about my shoe game not getting. I think by the end of that thing, the shoes are going up on the table.
I was just wondering, at what point you get that shoe up there?
It has to. I mean, it has to happen because I'm wearing some boots, cuz rock star like boots. I got some rock star boots on. It's gonna be hard not to be like, it's gonna get crazy out here with pop the leg up on the table. I can't wait, man. Robbie Fox hit me up with a full on notes for what the NXT TakeOver event is. I'm going in there loaded with information, background stories, inside scoops, nicknames, and now I just got to sit there and think of some one-liners to really hit it. Me, Sam Roberts, this guy's name, he's a Sirius XM host, I believe, and Charlie Caruso, who used to work as a sports lady here in Indianapolis. Now she's with the WWE. I'm excited. It should be a good show. Going to be a good time.
So I can go on Comcast. I have Comcast. I can subscribe to the WWE Network, set my DVR since it starts. Yeah,
I think it's like an app thing.
it's
If
an
you
app.
get an app, like if you got an Apple TV or a
I'll
Fire Stick
do
or
it on my
something like
smart
that.
Yep, you can just do it on your smart TV if you want.
And then once I've subscribed, because I'll miss it live, I can go back and watch it
Yes.
on the. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
I got it down.
And it's free first 30 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good news.
By the way, the only reason why you really buy the WWE Network is for WrestleMania stuff. And for new subscribers, you get WrestleMania for free on WWE Network, which is they're giving away the company. They're giving away the company. But it should be a magical weekend of entertainment. It's a male soap opera. Remember that when you're watching. It's a male soap opera. And it's just all about athleticism, the storylines, personalities, just having a good time. It's
And
something
gimmicks.
beautiful. And gimmicks. A lot of gimmicks.
AG.
AG, cuz. AG. All right, let's go around the room. We normally do this on Friday, but it's midweek. I would like to hear everybody's favorite news story of the week. I would like to chit-chat about it real quick and then just keep it moving. What did you enjoy that happened this week? We'll start with you at Todd McComas.
Mine's got to be the kids, the condom snorting. Like, that's just upper level. Just this generation just gets dumber and dumber. It's just sucking condoms up through their nose and pulling out through their mouth.
Used to happen with spaghetti.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's the old
it did.
spaghetti move.
Used to happen with spaghetti. Used to happen, I guess people are saying some of these videos that we're watching are from back in the day.
Oh.
They're saying
really?
some of them are from back in the day where people did it back in the day. I don't know. That was just one particular headline. But it does seem that the Tide Pod eating thing and now this condom snorting thing, these younger kids are going to be very tough to take serious. Even though they're speaking on CNN about stuff. These younger generation is tough to take serious.
Well, and can you imagine? This is the internet age. And I know kids they tend not to think about later consequences. But let's say you're a really good student, you live a really, really good life, and you decide you want to run for president of the United States one day. And then out comes this video of you sucking this condom
Yeah,
through your
because
nose.
old DiVincenzo had some tweets from back
Yeah.
when he was 14 that came out when he won the Natty, when he put up 30 points
Deleted
in
his
the
Twitter.
They deleted his Twitter?
That's what I saw a headline. Yeah.
But people still capture that shit.
You think that's going to stop them from getting elected president? You seen the guy now? He's raw dogging porn stars. I don't think a condom in your nose is going to matter.
I mean, the presidents have done a lot of wild things, but nowadays everybody knows everything about everybody. So I guess you're right. Snorting condoms probably isn't going to be that big of a deal.
What was our generation? I think of like Jackass. I think of kids doing Jackass stunts and
Yeah, grocery carts.
Yep.
Getting pushed down the
Big
street.
fan of the grocery cart thing, though.
Getting pushed in grocery carts.
And
Just into the bushes.
like alcohol and energy drinks. I think we started that.
Yeah, I think we're a big determining factor in the alcohol.
You
and
were
energy
the
drinks.
Four Loco
You're
generation.
goddamn
Yeah.
right with that.
Jesus.
Nick Rado was the Four Loco representative for a while.
I hit that hard one day. On our way to an amusement park. What's the one in Ohio? At
Cedar
Cedar Point.
Yeah. Drank probably 4 in the car on the way there.
That's 16 Loco.
No, there's no way.
Bro,
dude.
that's 16 Loco you just did right there. Are you kidding me?
You drink 2 and it's blackout city.
Dude, I was fucking unbearable. Unbearable. Like, I had no idea where I was at, what I was doing. I
Did you
ruined
puke?
the whole trip.
I ruined the whole trip.
Dad's drunk again.
I slept in the car for like 3 hours while everybody else was in the
Who was
park.
there? Were you with your Bailey?
No, I went with just one person. I went with a lady, but she was meeting up with a bunch of like friends.
Oh, nice. You put on a show.
You stayed in the car. Yeah.
Where's your date at? Fucking guy with 16 Loco.
16 Loco and a ride over. It was only a 3-hour trip.
Cedar Point's not a pregame place, Todd.
Well, I know that now.
Anywhere could be a pregame place, Evan.
Hey, that's snorting condom generation right there, taking a shot at you, by the way. At the Jeff Vibber, favorite thing that happened in the past week, cuz?
My favorite story that I've heard is Todd drinking 16 Locos and ruining a vacation. But no, John Cena getting left at the altar by The Undertaker.
Ooh.
That's my favorite news story.
Yeah, he was begging. He was begging for the Taker, but he did say dead man walking, kind of maybe giving a lead for the American Badass showing up at WrestleMania. I'll be excited to see what they do here, because if Cena's sitting in the crowd with our SeatGeek tickets, we might be sitting right next to him. Old Vibber and Ferdinand sitting right next to each other.
We'll be sitting next to a stunt double for sure. Ty just got his outfit and it looks awesome.
Yeah, Ty's got a clean shave. He's got the whole operation going. He dressed all 100% like Cena. Is that right?
Yep, got the jean shorts at home as well.
Wristbands.
Shirt, hat, towel. You name it, I got it.
I can't imagine he's not retiring with their travel schedule and him starting to really take off in movies. I mean, that's why The Rock had to get out, right? He just had to miss too many events.
I'd assume that is, and it's also, I
he's
think they
getting
kind of
money.
get sick of getting their ass kicked.
Yeah.
Maybe. That could
It's
be
like an
it.
easier way
that
to
too.
make your money.
But Cena is blowing up off, and he said in his on Monday Night Raw, he said it might be time for a change or something like that. And I think he was alluring to potential retirement, and the crowd did not react to it at all. Right?
Well, they didn't react to anything.
They didn't react to anything, but they didn't react to that at all. And whenever he said that, in my head, I was like, man, I'm going to be sad whenever the isn't on every single WWE show. This has been a hell of a run for him. He's been the guy for a long time, but he's dominating outside of WWE. I don't know why you wouldn't. I don't know why you would still continue to beat the hell out of yourself for it. I'm happy for John Cena if he's going away from it, walking away from it. And in 5-10 years from now, they'll all look back, all the WWE fans will look back and be big fans of Cena. It's just at the moment he's hated by half of it because he's been on top for so long. That's the way it goes. Good for Cena. I'm happy for him. Diggs, your favorite thing at Tactical Diggs, your favorite thing that has happened this week?
Two evil empires attacking each other. LeBron suing Alabama over the haircut fucking gimmick.
Barbershop gimmick.
Yeah.
The barbershop speaking gimmick, which is outrageous. I didn't even know it was happening until I saw the video of them responding to each other where LeBron said, I knew he was going to say that. And Saban said, I've seen 20-some barbershop conversation things on TV. I didn't know LeBron owned that. LeBron is trying to be hated here.
He just has a hard time not being LeBron.
What? Yeah, but this is not a LeBron thing, I don't think. Like, going out of his way to sue somebody isn't a LeBron James thing.
Fucking wild.
It might be his team.
Stupid.
I
do you
know.
mean his team?
Either way.
Like the guys surrounding him.
It's a bad PR look. I don't think there's anybody on his side. There's nobody that can be on his side because Barbershop, Sean mentioned, Barbershop is a movie of itself.
Literally. It's got a part 2. It's got a fucking part 2.
It's a movie of itself. Like, Barbershop conversations have been stuff that have been recorded for years. So it's not just like he's the first person to record it.
Yeah.
I don't fully.
It's fucking
I have to watch that today
ridiculous.
because I just don't understand where he thinks he can get off
And
fucking
then
claiming the rights
He
to
doubled
this.
down in an interview like after one of the games, like it's just not.
We'll let the
well.
lawyers figure it out.
Yeah.
Maybe he's battling, though, for those players who don't get paid, you know? This is LeBron James fighting the big guy because they won't pay the little guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what LeBron's going to flip this into after he sees how terrible this is going from his side. Now, granted, we're probably wrong. Like, there's probably a bunch of people on the LeBron side that we just are out of touch, I guess.
doubt it.
There's no way you
I
can
highly
be.
doubt it.
If
I'm
they're on his
sure there's
payroll.
a ton of people on his side.
Yeah, the people on his payroll.
Those diehards who, he's like God to them. He can do no wrong.
Yeah. I don't understand why you would sue somebody. That's the weakest thing you can do.
I had an idea the other day in our show that if you sue somebody for something dumb like that and you lose, you should have to face jail time.
Oh, like life?
Yeah. No, maybe not life.
Oh.
but like 3 or 4 years.
Yeah, at least something sustainable.
And then it stops people suing people for dumb shit.
I like that a lot.
Oh,
We
you
need
try
to-
to get rid of.
We need to stop judges for allowing the lawsuits, right? And the
Yeah.
judges that have to allow the lawsuit, that's the
Yeah.
real problem.
They let some dumb ones
Oh,
in
they
there.
hear the case. They'll be like, oh, I'll hear the case.
Yeah, and it's
or-
all them trying to get attention. Obviously, the judges
Right.
are trying to get, but that's where we cut the. You got to cut the snake's head off.
Correct.
Cut the head off of the snake. You know what I mean? What were you gonna say, Sean?
I was saying, what we need to do in this country is curb frivolous lawsuits. Okay, you're wasting taxpayer money, the court's time, your time, our time.
You should have to put up a monetary deposit to do this. So, say you're suing somebody for $300,000, you should have to put up like a $60,000 deposit that the court holds, and then if it turned out that they deem it as frivolous, you lose your deposit.
Yeah, people need to stop doing dumb things, basically.
But also, that's gonna be rough because what if they actually did steal your $300,000, but you ain't got no money because they took it from you?
I had money to do this.
I would.
They stole money from me to do this. That is hilarious. People need to stop doing dumb things.
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
it. Do smart things.
And if you have more money than God, don't sue anybody.
Yeah, you look bad. That's unbecoming.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
smart thing would you do, Pat?
What's that?
What's something smart you would do?
It's funny you say that because I've made a lot of bad decisions. Everybody knows I got a whole
Yep.
barn full of them. But one of the good decisions I've made in my recent history here is trying First Leaf. First Leaf is the only online wine club that uses your reviews to make personalized wine selections match to your tastes. The only wine club tailored to you. The more wine you taste and rate, the better they customize your box based on the wines you like. The more you drink, the better it's going to get. Think about that. That's something you want to dive deep into that ocean, don't you, Sean?
100%, Pat. I can't even talk. I'm almost underwater already.
There's an introductory 3-pack of wine, just $5 a bottle. Get started with an introductory pack of wines that usually go for $20 a piece. You'll get them for just $5.
Whoa!
When it comes to buying wine, most of our choices are made out of habit. We don't remember how we found our favorites. We just know that when we're at checkout, those same brands and bottles are in our carts week after week. First Leaf is a new online wine club that's putting a stop to boring wine buying. First Leaf makes tasting and rating great new wines an exciting event. I started by answering 3 quick questions about my wine drinking preferences. I said, Pat, what do you like? Do you like sweet? Do you like a little sweet? Do you like dry wines?
Do you like a red blend?
Do you like a red blend? Do you like this type of thing? How about a celebration, a dessert wine? Do you enjoy these?
Maybe just a table wine, Pat.
Yeah, all of these, just a couple quick questions. You just go ahead and fill them out. I know everybody gets scared when they hear the word survey, but this is a quick one, and your palate is going to thank you for it. Their experts are constantly exploring new wines for me to taste and rate. First Leaf created an introductory 3-pack of wine for me based on my flavor profile. With First Leaf's introductory pack, you'll get all 3 just for $5 each. Normally, these bottles, $20 a piece. When my bottles arrive, I tasted and then rated them online. First Leaf took those ratings and then selected new wines for me to try based on my taste.
Wow. Whoa. Thinking out the box.
And with First Leaf, you never have to worry about spending money on a bad bottle of wine. They guarantee you'll love the wine you buy, or they'll give you your money back.
No way.
They are so certain of their algorithm of your taste buds that you're going to like it, they'll give you your money back. Wow. So try First Leaf Club today, where buying great wine is simple. To get your 3-pack of introductory wine for only $15, go to tryfirstleaf.com/McAfee. That's 3 wines for $15. Just go do that just in general at tryfirstleaf.com/MCAFEE. Experience First Leaf today at tryfirstleaf.com/McAfee. $5 bottles of wines that are showing up at your house. You should just sign up for that anyway.
And they show up there because of an algorithm.
Yeah, the algorithm of your answers and your quizzes. They figure out what your palate will like next, and they send it, and the wine just keeps getting better and better and better and better and better and better and better. Wow. The best. Until it is the best.
Drink more, it gets better should be their slogan.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Because that's what it does. Because all you got to do is just review them. Just a couple quick questions. Not a long survey. Just
Sounds like my life.
I was about to say
That's why, yeah.
I just
Yeah.
texted my lady the URL. It said sign up right now. Sign us up right now.
$5 bottle of wine.
Yeah, free.
Just do that so we get the hit on our website that they're dying for, and also you're getting $5 bottles of wine delivered right to the house.
We buy so much wine. Yeah, that's going to be a big savings.
And Todd, just in case you forgot, that's tryfirstleaf.com/McAfee. I have it written down right here. Signing up with 3 addresses.
How many bottles of wine do you think you can drink on the way to Cedar Point?
At Nick Murata, favorite thing that's happened in the last week?
So we were talking about the younger generation earlier. Here's a story that combines the younger generation and one of our favorite places in the U.S., Florida.
Oh, I love Florida. Anytime you search Florida man, something great happens on Twitter. Remember that.
Yeah, well, Florida kid here is accused of biting the head off of a live chicken. This lady donated a couple chickens to his school for an agriculture and science program. He went in, raided the coop to steal eggs, to obviously egg something, and in the process took a live chicken and bit the head off.
That's Dahmer, bro. This is Dahmer, cuz. I know everything about Dahmer. From when he was a kid in Ohio to what he did in Milwaukee. I know Dahmer. I know him. My friend Dahmer was about his childhood. This dude loved just taking animals apart, eating them. This kid is a Dahmer. We need to lock him up immediately. I know what he's going to do. He's going to have humans' heads in his fridge whenever he gets
That's
older.
what one of the school officials said. She said, thinking in the bigger picture, 10 or 20 years down the line, most serial killers get their start by killing animals.
That's true.
That's where they hone their craft.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. She's 100% right. She must have seen my friend Dahmer.
Or watch Criminal Minds. Good show.
Oh, Bull. Also a good show.
Okay, good. Did you say
Tuesday, good episode.
allegedly or accused?
Accused.
So it's illegal to do this?
He's killing animals?
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah,
You can chew off the
Animal
head.
cruelty.
But in my mind is he was trying to steal the eggs, so I assume the chicken got mad and came at him, and it's self-defense.
In Florida Florida loves a good self-defense
Yeah.
situation.
You can't bite off the head of a chicken.
Even
But
if
now
it's
you
in
can grab
self-defense?
it and snap its neck real quick and then cut it up and fry it.
You can choke the chicken.
Yeah.
You
But
can
can't
choke
bite
the,
head off.
hell out of that chicken.
You can
Yeah,
chop
you
the
can.
head off with a knife or a hatchet.
But can't bite it off.
But you can't bite it off.
You can choke that
Well, I mean,
chicken.
what if you take more than one bite? Like, what if you bite the head off and then keep eating? Like, I understand it's gross to
So
eat raw
it's raw.
chicken, but
But if you're into it.
legally,
It's alive, I think. I don't think it's raw. I think
Correct.
it's a live chicken. That's the where we're getting it wrong, I think, is the difference between raw and alive. Sean Latham, favorite thing that's happened in the last week?
I mean, are you going to answer this too? Because your dad, separately becoming a fucking internet superstar,
It's amazing.
is the most. It's just the most
Block that.
hilarious shit.
Block that is amazing.
It's unstoppable. Like what day? I mean, everything he's done. He was on the fucking Carson Daly show. I mean, it's unbelievable. It's just at your fucking house of all, and it's just your dad. The fact that it fucking happened, like 1.5 million to 1 odds or whatever. That shit is just unbelievable.
Block that. And now we got a business, and hopefully this will be the company that because my dad loves it. Like my dad actually enjoyed the game, so it's something he actually loves. This could become like real fulfillment for the McAfee family
Oh,
for a
my
long
God.
time, all because of one Easter Bruce Lee block pull out of nowhere.
An Easter miracle.
It was an Easter miracle.
It was.
I mean, 1 in 1.5 million is fucking a miracle. It's a miracle.
That's huge. That's a lot of options there just to
Yeah.
be the one in there.
yeah. That's
you know
ridiculous.
what? I'm getting tired of waiting for this other guy to come back. I think we changed the meaning of Easter to celebrate the day that Block Dad rose to infamy.
So it's McAfeeBlockParty.com day. We sponsor a whole day.
Yeah.
And it's
Easter.
Oh, we have Reese's blocks.
Boom.
Delicious.
We're gonna get some heat here. I think we're gonna catch some good heat,
free ads.
wrestling heat from the Christians. I think on this one, trying to cuck.
Well, everybody
Jesus.
knows that the devil buried dinosaur bones there to trick Christians
And where?
in the
All
ground.
around the
Yeah,
all
but that's
around the
okay.
earth.
If like we get over with the Jews, then we have a whole nother market. So
Oh.
By the way, we are allowed to say the Jews. I might say that on an NXT Takeover pre-show. By the way,
because it's the day after Passover, so
if you ask the Jews, he never came back. You know what I mean? Like that's what, I might say that about a guy making a return to the NXT.
You just want to toe that line.
That
Huh?
is what I do. I think it would be because all these these will be good little. Because I can't wait to watch the reaction of the two people I'm with. You know what I mean? Like their reaction is going to be the show.
Yeah.
So I am playing to an audience of 2 people here because I'm not sure if there's going to be people in the crowd. If there's people in the crowd, I'm going to be doing a set. These people have no idea. I'm going to be doing a set.
Hey, some of my best shows are 2 people in the crowd.
Let's go. I've seen you do a show with 4 people in the crowd, and it was incredible. It was like you were in a living room talking to your friends, basically.
That was a fun night. That's the night we met?
Yep.
Yep.
It was a good
That was
night.
good. That was a good-ass night.
Great night. That was a great night. You crushed, too. Todd did great as well. That was a good show. You guys had a good lineup of shows there.
Yeah, that was a good little run we did. We started that little show just to work on certain skills you don't normally get to work on stage, and it just kind of blew up in this little cult thing for a little bit.
Yeah, it's tough to do because it was Tuesday night, so it's not sustainable.
I mean, we would never get a crowd over like 60 was a huge turnout.
But it was awesome to watch you guys work. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. The explanation at the beginning of every time, letting people know that with the comedians you're about to watch, this is not their expertise. They're going to be trying different things. So, like, basically telling the crowd, just shut up and laugh. Just one or the other, basically. That's what I enjoyed about it. Because you guys would have somebody who would have to do a clean set. Somebody who's not used to, like Sean would have to do a clean set, who he couldn't swear or talk about anything. They would have to do like a late night set, which was 5 minutes or something like that.
So I'd have to do only crowd work.
All new, only crowd work. They had like these challenges, and there was like 7 comedians.
My
they were
favorite
really
thing
good.
was at the beginning of the show was we would ask the crowd for a topic for a joke challenge, and so at the end of the show, we wrapped it up by all of us coming on stage. And while the show was going on, we had to write a joke based on that topic, and then we'd all get up there and tell it, and then the crowd would vote on the best one.
This would be a good show. Did Last Comic Standing do it like this, where they had like challenges like this, or was it just always their material that they've been working on?
I think they used to have challenges of some kind. I don't remember what they were though.
Yeah, they used to have challenges where they'd have to like go make nuns laugh or something like that.
Yeah, like go do comedy in weird
What
places.
you're explaining, I would watch as a TV show.
Oh, with a good like if we line up like let's say we get like Bert Kreischer.
Yeah.
We get like some guy, you guys.
It's like fuck.
I'll host it.
Yeah, definitely.
What was
That would be a good show.
What was that improv show that Drew Carey hosted?
Whose Line Is It Anyways?
It's like that kind of, but with
I loved Whose Line Is It
Dude,
Anyways?
I never
Wayne
missed that
Brady's brain is unbelievable.
all of their
Who was the
so
big
fast.
goofy guy? Ryan Stiles, something Styles.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're touring.
I like
now.
him a lot.
They're
yeah.
touring in Indianapolis.
Yeah.
They're in Indianapolis.
I
soon.
loved that show. Loved it.
I think it's like My Line. It's My Line or something is their tour name.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
I forget.
Yeah, it's similar. It's not the same.
yeah.
Ryan Stiles and Wayne Brady carried the show. I mean, they were definitely the two best.
The
but-
Balder dude was good too.
Yeah.
The
Who was that? The guy with
The
the
shorter Balder.
What was his name? Colin something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only one who sucked was Drew Carey.
Yeah, whenever he went up there to try to play the game, you were like, boo.
Those dudes were good brains, man.
Yeah.
Wayne Brady. And then he went on Wayne Brady when he'd make up those songs.
Yeah, that was my favorite part.
Absolutely incredible that he
Yes.
could do that.
Yeah.
Then he goes on the Sway in the morning and does that 5 Fingers of Death or whatever. Have you heard that? Oh, he murders on there. Absolutely slaughters. We should think about looking it up and playing it right now, actually.
Yeah.
He goes on there. So Sway in the Morning is a show on Sirius, and every time somebody comes in, they basically make them freestyle, but it's not a freestyle. It's a pre-written song, and they just change the beats on them to see if they can catch up with the beats, right? That's basically what it is.
Pretty much, yeah.
And it's everybody goes on there and does. Literally everybody's been on there to do it. And Wayne Brady went on there, and he gets mocked. Wayne Brady gets mocked for being a super white guy, right? Like in the African American community, they do not have a lot of respect for Wayne Brady, but I feel like they should, because this thing 5.
He did the same thing on Chappelle. He went on Chappelle's show.
Oh, destroyed.
Yeah.
This is 7 minutes and 25 seconds. I don't know what to do
How about just hit for a little
maybe
while, like a minute or
minute
so?
or minute and a half of it.
until it gets bad.
Yeah.
That's what we'll do. So whenever it gets bad, hit the
Yeah.
All right.
Honest with you, man, I've had a lot of rappers come up here. I won't say no names, Heather. Don't ask me to.
Okay.
And I try to tell a lot of rappers, if you come up here, don't freestyle. A lot of dudes sign their own death warrant because they don't have the ability, the skill to do it. And I always tell them, go back, look on our site, swaysuniverse.com, or our YouTube channel. Look what Wayne Brady did. And if you can't do that, don't freestyle, kick a written. But Wayne Brady kicks freestyles.
Because I don't pretend to be an MC. I'm not an MC. You know, I do improvisation. So if I couldn't do a freestyle, then you have no business coming to check out my improv show.
When you are in front of our mic, you are now an MC, Wayne Brady.
Oh, hell yeah.
Stand up. Let's go. Let's enter the 5 fingers of
So I guess they're actually giving him things to rap.
Fingers of Death.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw out topics. I'm gonna let you warm
Nice.
up a little bit. I'll throw out topics.
This
of
is all
people
Whose
come
Line
off
Is It
the top of the
Anyway?
head. Wayne Brady. We got 5 different beats for you. Beat number 1's Wayne Brady rocking on Sway in the Morning, Shade 4-5. How's your life been, Wayne Brady? Talk about it.
My life is lovely.
Let's go. Let's go.
I got a good life. I got that good life. See, I got that good life because I kept all my shit because I don't got a wife. Yes, to God I thank. Keep all my green right there in the bank. I keep it in the vault and I keep it locked up. See, this mostly skill and God and no luck. Every day when I get up, I see the sun. I look into the mirror, say, yes, you the one, son. Because I know that I can do this and I'm not done. And I got so much work that I got to get done. Let me get going because when I go, I'm flowing. When I'm showing, then I'm getting it done every daily. And people, when I get these words that I heard, and you understand because the shit never ever fails me.
President Obama.
Yes, Obama. Thank God you back, so skip the drama. Yes, because you's a superstar, so screw what they say. Yes, fuck you, Bill Maher. Wait, I didn't mean to talk about it. So let
Bill
me
Maher,
keep
isn't he on Obama's side? No, Bill Maher.
So you the man, yes, and you's a resident, and you at Pennsylvania Avenue, the black president, 2 times, 2 terms. Oh my God, because I did this. Now folks think it's odd. You can see, understand, believe me, it's colorized, not a black and white TV.
Jay-Z in Cuba.
Oh, Jay-Z in Cuba. I like that. Now, Jay-Z, it's not surprising. Dude is a mega man, got his own island. Now, get off the man, go too far. He's Jay-Z, let him get a cigar. Married to Beyonce, got a shamrock. Cause he's so lucky, just watch him rock. Jay-Z, I wanna be you when I grow up. And all the cash, I wanna be you will show up. I love what you do, man, because yes, when I think you the doc, here's the rock.
Kim and Kanye.
Kim and Kanye. Well, Kim and Kanye, what can I say? Kanye, you got the great dates. But look at all that baby weights. Oh, yes, it's no rape. Look at you, Kanye, off the videotape. I'm not Ray J. I hit it first, that's not what I'd say. I know you was interested. Y'all saw the footage when Kanye hit his head? Damn.
He's pretty solid, man. That's all from Whose Line Is It Anyways, though. That whenever he would bust that out of nowhere, it was beautiful. Block Dad, what a human. By the way.
Yeah, Block Dad took the week by storm. And
Headline news: Today's Show, World Star, Complex, Barstool Sports,
Lad Bible
in Europe. Unbelievable.
Side note: you negotiating your terms. Awesome.
With Lad Bible.
Yeah, you going live with the DMs on the show.
Did you see what I did, though? I compliment them at the end. I make them feel good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Love and respect.
Yeah,
what you guys
real
do.
emotional negotiating roller coaster.
It was on House of Highlights too. Did you see that?
No, I didn't see that.
That has 8.7 million on Instagram.
Their followers?
Yeah.
Tim McAfee.
All they do is normally post sports highlights, but old Timmy made it because I believe you are an ex-NFL punter.
Block Dad, allegedly.
Man.
At Ty Schmidt, favorite thing that happened this week?
It's got to be Mania, so it hasn't happened yet.
Let's
but
go.
I don't know. I'm so excited, and it's just a little cherry on top that it's in New Orleans and not like Cleveland or something like that. So it's going to be
Cleveland just sitting here listening to the show. Got nothing going on. They got LeBron suing people, and Ty Schmidt just comes in from the top rope out of nowhere.
It's going to be 77 and sunny like every day that we're there, knock on wood. So I'm excited. I'm ready to go.
Yeah, you're ready to go. You had the whole John Cena outfit on.
Yep.
I'm going to sweat so much down there. So how hot?
When I looked, it said like 77.
Oh, my God.
Good temp.
It's
a clean temp.
It's not. Anything above 72, which is what my house is set, 71, sweat city.
Yeah, but you get a nice breeze off the ocean.
The bayou, off the bayou.
Yeah. Whenever I see movies that are in New Orleans, everybody's always got sweat pits under their
Oh,
arms.
yeah.
It's sticky.
Yeah.
It's a swamp, guys.
It's sticky. It's
We're going into a swamp, guys.
It's sticky down there.
I'm in a bad spot. Bad spot. Oh, well, figure it out. At Evan Foxy, favorite thing that happened this week?
I've used this one before, but Tigers and the Masters, can't wait. It's going to be a great weekend of WrestleMania and watching the Masters, and I couldn't be more excited.
I put 50 on him, and I put 50 on Jason Day.
And the NXT pre-show.
The real show.
The NXT pre-show. Please say it.
The NXT pre-show.
No, Evan Foxy, he goes, we got Tiger Woods playing golf, he says. We got WrestleMania. We got this. We got that. He says not a one single mention of a pre-show that he's going to be at.
I thought it was the show.
Cuzzo. Nailed it.
Nailed it.
The NXT pre-show.
I give that save a 3, Pat.
Masters,
is the
WrestleMania, NXT TakeOver pre-show. I cannot wait. I got a suit. Everybody knows I got a suit. And once I wear it, I feel like I'm going to become a dress-uppy guy now. I think I'm going to do it. Now, granted, the one thing I don't like about the suit is why I'm on this no-carb feel right now. It's because my fupa was sticking out. I was trying to fupa bust here before the show. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it.
But there is a style of dress shirt that you can still have a fupa and look damn good with it. Damn good. It's never a good look when you're untuck a long, bulky dress shirt. You may think it makes you look casual, but really, you just look sloppy, cuzzo. That's why Untuck It made shirts specifically designed to be worn untucked. It's a casual shirt that falls at the perfect length every time. These shirts are so well made that GQ called them perfection.
Gentleman's Quarterly said that?
GQ, yeah.
Wow.
Well, when you're friends with them, you call them GQ. Okay. It's a nickname.
Thanks, Pat.
You'll never have to sacrifice style for comfort again. And now, Untuck It makes shirts for women, too. Women know the struggle to find shirts attractive enough to turn heads, but sturdy enough to withstand an active lifestyle. Shirts for her that are effortlessly casual, incredibly versatile, and designed to last. An exciting addition to the Untuck It collection. Log on to untuckit.com and check out the new arrivals for men and women. I almost drooled right there in the microphone.
Men and women.
Use promo code McAfee for 20% off your entire purchase. That's MCAFEE. You can also visit them at one of their more than 20 retail locations across the country. Stop hiding your shirt with your pants and your pants with your shirt. Untuckit.com, your solution to perfecting casual. Use promo code McAfee for 20% savings now.
Lovely.
Now.
No better fitting dress shirt.
It's been a fun week. It's been a busy week. I've been in headline news. My dad's gone viral. We've had the Sirius show. I'm traveling to New Orleans. I'm missing a Sirius show. We've had a couple podcasts. Heartland Radio has done incredible. All these things in the world have been happening without us really knowing because we're in a bubble. We're just living. I'm enjoying the hell out of life. I hope you all are too. I appreciate you guys so much for rocking with me on this journey of life because who knows what's going to happen next. Honestly, who has a clue what's going to happen next? I enjoy every time we get in the studio and talk. And that's what we do every Friday. But since I'm going to be in New Orleans, we had to do it today. As always, Thursday's show, we will have a wrestling recap afterwards with Rip and Robbie. And Robbie is live in studio. It's a quick conversation, 15, 20 minutes, leading up to everything that you need to know this upcoming weekend. Our WWE Hall of Fame on Friday, NXT shows on Saturday, the pre-show, and WrestleMania on Sunday, the biggest of the big. These are all monster things. Just come and enjoy the fun if you want on the wrestling recap. If not, I hope you listen to us tomorrow where we record the show live from New Orleans. Other than that, hashtag Endgang, hashtag Endgame. Please send in a photo of
favorite finishing move.
I think you did that.
No?
We did that.
Oh, you did it?
We did
Oh, that's
wrestling
right,
moment last time.
Favorite animal?
Favorite animal because you're biting off chickens.
Blocks? Block party?
Block party. Oh, yeah. Go to McAfeeBlockParty.com and screenshot the website. You don't have to buy
Oh, there you
anything.
go.
Just go and snoop around.
feel
Screenshot the
free to
website.
buy.
Feel free to buy for sure. Get a group of friends together, maybe pony up, put it together. But just screenshot McAfeeBlockParty.com.
If you have something in your cart, there's a better chance you're going to get one of the McAfee Centaur t-shirts.
Yeah,
That's all I'm going to say.
we can see that, and Ty Schmidt does the choosing on who wins and who doesn't.
And if you screenshot the purchase, you have an even better chance of winning the Centaur.
Guarantee you get some merch. you screenshot the purchase, there's a guarantee you get merch. Just know that. Know that.
You got merch coming.
Merch coming. So not only do you get the blocks, now you get merch. Now we're talking about living a good life. Wrestling recap on the other side of the break. We are so thankful you choose to listen to us on a daily basis. At Tom McComas, at DJ Fibbert, at Tactical D, at Nick Morodo, at Sean Latham, at Ty Schmidt, at Evan Foxy. I appreciate you all so much. Ty Schmidt, hit the music.
And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. He was a high school All-American, a college All-American. He was All-Pro in the NFL, but the thing that he's most proud of is during his show in Muncie, Indiana, he made a woman in the crowd laugh so hard, she shit her pants. Ladies and gentlemen, Pat McAfee!
We are live here in Indianapolis, Indiana. With that Barstool Robbie. Robbie Barstool.
Robbie Barstool, there it is.
At Robbie Barstool, at the Jeff Vibbert, at Nick Moraldo, at Hustler2754, and at Ty Schmidt. We are preparing for the grandest stage of them all with wrestling entertainment happening this Sunday, WrestleMania. We're going to give you everything you need to know for the entire weekend that'll be. We're going to make this quick and beautiful and efficient, and I cannot wait for this weekend. I think the whole world's excited. Robbie, you excited?
I am so excited. This might be the greatest weekend of our lives, Pat.
Vibs, it has the potential. Every day has the potential to be the greatest day of all time, by the way. People forget that. Vibber, you excited for WrestleMania?
We were talking the other day. There's a chance I might meet Vince McMahon. I'd be more excited about that than meeting John Mayer, which is a big deal.
Wow.
I think there's a small chance you meet Vince McMahon this weekend. I don't think it's a big chance, but there is a chance.
I think it's a very
Don't get your hopes
chance.
up, Vibs.
There is a chance, but if there is, what's the first thing you're saying to him?
I've been trying to figure that out all week.
You got to tell him he's fired, right? I mean, you got to do it. You
No,
got to do it.
I was going to show him the video we're about to film, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, like a rapper would walk up to any old school rapper and be like, here's my demo.
Here's my mixtape.
That's what you're doing? At Hustler2754. Have you watched a WrestleMania in a while?
You talking to me?
Yeah, at
You talking to me?
Are you
At
the hustler?
Hustler2754.
Oh yeah. Well, usually, yeah. Okay, yeah. Oh,
Do you watch WrestleMania?
every minute.
Do you really?
Every minute.
Why? Because it's a showcase of
It's
the
the
greatest.
It's
greatest
the greatest sport, the greatest athletes, the greatest showcase in the world today. But the main thing is, Pat McAfee is going to be there.
Oh boy, I bet you that's
And
how
he's
going to
take the pre-show, make it the what?
The show.
The show.
I'm taking a pre-show and making it the show.
And the winner is Alistair. Oh, anyway.
He might win, by the way. He's got a big match this weekend. Robbie,
Huge match.
Robbie broke it all down for me. The NXT Takeover event in Smoothie King Center there on Saturday night in New Orleans, and he gave me all the background information, previous beefs at other wrestling organizations, nicknames, things that are happening. Robbie's got me ready to go in there. I've been doing the swear jar thing. I'm not going to swear. I'm ready to have the night of my life on the WWE Network, which is free to new subscribers, by the way.
It is, and if you're a continuing subscriber, it's $9.99. It's the best $10 you'll spend a month.
Ever.
Oh yeah.
Ever. There's so much entertainment in there. Just this weekend at the Hall of Fame, let's kick things off. The Hall of Fame is being highlighted by Goldberg, right? Goldberg's going in. That should be a magical moment because nobody knew if him and WWE were ever going to do anything together again.
Yeah.
It was like a rough, rocky terrain, right?
It was, and his send-off wasn't great. The fans were booing him. They didn't like that he was leaving. He was fed up with the business. He came back, had that return run last year. It was great. Everyone kind of loved that. His WWE 24 was great, too.
It was awesome.
Seems like he's a real good family guy. And Paul Heyman's going to induct him. I talked to Paul Heyman recently about that. And I said, how did that come about? Why did you want to induct him? And he said, it wasn't my decision. Bill Goldberg said, I'll go into the Hall of Fame as long as Paul Heyman inducts me.
Really? Why is that? What is their connection?
Their connection's only the most recent run, where it was the Goldberg and Brock Lesnar feud last year. But I guess if you want someone to induct you into the Hall of Fame, let's say he doesn't have a good relationship with
The best
Eric
orator
Bischoff.
in the history of the WWE. He called himself that the other night. It was incredible. He went on a run about himself, stroking himself. It was beautiful.
And by the way, I went to the Men's Warehouse last night to get a suit for the Hall of Fame.
Yep.
And I went there and they said, "Oh, you're here for prom?"
Little 12-year-old looking ass. We're gonna.
I'm here for an event.
We're gonna be at WWE Hall of Fame. We're gonna be on the red carpet at the Hall of Fame. Robbie and I doing interviews with everybody from here and there from the past. Did you ever have any run-ins with Goldberg, Rip?
No, he just went down there at WCW.
Yeah, did you know him? Did you know him? What was his? He seemed like just an untouchable figure there for a while.
He was just a young guy to me.
Just a young guy?
Yeah, so I didn't mess with him or anything.
Me and Rip got into it about Goldberg last night a little bit.
Why? You love him? He hates him?
I thought the original streak was, electric. It was one of the best things going back
It
then.
absolutely was. It absolutely was electric.
And Rip wasn't a huge fan.
Rip, you didn't like the run there. You didn't like the streak?
Well,
who's next?
No.
Why not?
Well, A, he didn't deserve it.
Okay.
B, he has at the time he was beating a lot of well-known names, and he was squashing them. That's
Just
like in
burying.
the NFL, the worst team on any given day can beat a contender, the best team, a contest, a sporting contest. And he's out dominating everybody, and everything's too smooth, too phony, too perfect.
You didn't like that there was no emotion to it. There was no ride. There was no run. There was no ebb. There was no flow.
Yeah, if every Rocky movie, Rocky sells the whole time, don't he?
Yeah.
He makes that comeback. Goldberg, he don't have to sell.
I think it was a good gimmick, though.
I could see that, and I see your point, Rip. I think it worked, and I think a lot of people bought into it because at the time, WCW was NWO oriented. It was all about the NWO, and those guys were squashing everybody, and WCW had no one. They talk about Sting, but Sting wasn't even really wrestling a lot at the time. He was just making appearances. I think it was cool that they had a guy come in. They basically put the company on his shoulders and said, all right, just go run through everybody. You're our guy.
It was whenever that music hit and the knock on the door, and then it would kick and he inhaled the sparks and he breathed out the smoke. He was over, Rip. That guy was over
I'll
everywhere.
never get tired of watching him hit spears and jackhammers.
I wonder why the jackhammer disappeared. That was a beautiful finisher.
Okay, a jackhammer.
Yeah.
A jackhammer is
Into
like
the mic.
It's like when Nick was suplexing Jeff, right?
Yeah.
Heavy son of a bitch. He's a little guy, right? Even though he's posting for you.
No.
But I mean,
thank you, Rip.
Just think if you're trying to get a lot of these superstars. Now Bill's the babyface, and these heels, a lot of them are bigger. Even he's got to get that son of a bitch up there.
True. You're saying it's
And
a hard move.
Some
to pull
guys, some guys, you'd be surprised. Anybody could slam Andre if he wanted you to.
Dead weight versus Andre Giant helping you out.
He can either fucking get up and slam himself, or he's going to fucking bury your ass.
By the way, it would be really cool to be able to have a slam of Andre the Giant on film. That'd be good content. By the way, it'd be really good content. If we could figure out a way to do that, that'd be great. If we could figure that out, it'd be great.
Slam his bones.
Yeah. What's that, Phipps?
Goldberg was so over. Like, that was one of the few wrestlers I remember paying attention to whenever I was watching it originally as a kid.
Who's next was such a cool thing.
I loved it.
But he wasn't loved by other wrestlers, right? He was kind of alone.
Yeah, he had a weird relationship with people in the locker room.
Well, you got to remember, to learn the wrestling business takes a long time. It's really, to be in a wrestling business, you got to be a weirdo.
Yeah.
And I love it. To be a fucking NFL, you got to be a weirdo.
Mhm.
You got to be out there extraordinaire so much. Anybody that's a genius is out there. They're missing some kind of card.
Yeah, you have to.
Is what it is.
Yeah,
And-
the round pegs and
right.
square holes.
And so you've had guys struggling their whole life, whatever, blah, 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 and they're up at this level, and all of a sudden, the way the wrestling business is, or in any business, you're the chosen one. Somebody likes you, and he's put up here making more money, getting all this, blah, 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 and he'll tell you himself that he don't really dig the business. You know what I mean? It's hard to really love that business unless you start at the bottom and you really understand it.
So you think there's a lot of jealousy?
Oh my God, yes.
Which makes sense because he just got thrusted right to the top, and he was the hottest thing on earth for a while. When he went over to WWE, he was the hottest thing in WWE. It was a big ordeal. And then his last match with Brock, right? And he's screaming "F these people" while they're all chanting and booing him both because it was their last match. On the flip side of that, this could be Cena's last match too. Just leading off of what I just said, let's pivot completely to another thing. Cena said some things where it made it sound like he's very much contemplating retirement, which would make a lot of sense because he's dominating outside of WWE right now. And he said it might be time for a change, blah, blah, blah. A dead man walking. He allured to the American Badass potentially coming back. This could be the last time you see Cena wrestle for a while, too. That could be a crazy situation. Have you thought about that, Robbie?
I haven't really, because I think John Cena's retirement match, when he eventually retires, I think it'll be heavily promoted, and we'll know, definitively this is it. John Cena has retired 1,000 times in the past few years. Like, AJ beats him at SummerSlam, he leaves the wristband in the ring. Roman beats him, he leaves the wristband in the ring. He keeps doing this thing.
He wears a lot of wristbands. He wears a lot of wristbands.
He keeps doing the I'm leaving my gear in the ring, and so long, everybody, that I'm kind of numb to it. So I don't think this is going to be the last time we see him. I don't know how they're going to set up this match, by the way, because Undertaker did not come out on Raw or SmackDown.
What if it doesn't happen? What if Cena's sitting right next to you guys?
I said that would be hysterical.
It would be incredible.
It'd be so fun if it was just Cena.
4 weeks of build for just nothing.
Yeah.
Literally him just
Cena
sitting
tried, but he actually wanted to stay retired.
Clapping in popcorn.
Great rib.
Before I got to head out of here, you guys can finish this off. The Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens on the mic. was the best they've ever done, I thought. Sami Zayn was hysterical on that microphone. This first time I liked Sami Zayn. I understand Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, their gimmick. Kevin Owens is an incredible talker. I like the way he talks. Sami Zayn's just the guy. He's a good wrestler. He's with him. Sami Zayn was hysterical on the microphone on SmackDown.
He was making me laugh when he's bringing up Brian's wife and his kid. And
and how about him trying to start a "We Deserve It" chant?
Yeah.
I was dying laughing.
It seemed authentic.
Yeah,
it didn't
it did.
seem like it was
Yeah.
scripted, and it seemed off the cuff, and which was good.
I like Sami Zayn. I think those two, by the way, are really good at building up storylines. And Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon are ready to go. I think that could be a really good match. I think it could be a good match. Have you ever seen Sami or Kevin rip? They're Canadian, so I don't know if you've ever had any run-ins with them.
Kevin come to one of my seminars years ago.
He's a big-time fan. He talks about how he's a
when
WrestleMania
he was
stuff.
like, I said, man, you was really. He said I weighed 195. He weighed 195 then.
he used to do a 450 when he first started.
Wait, what
That
did
was
you
his
show me
finish.
the other day? What was who did what's Ricochet maybe?
Oh, Ricochet and Will Ospreay?
630, is that what it was?
Yeah, 630 senton.
That is so many flips in the air, Rip. That's like the Olympics. That's the high divers. 10. You know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
beautiful. All right, I got to go. You guys finish this off. I think you guys should tell the peoples what's happening at the Hall of Fame,
Yep.
what's happening in NXT TakeOver, what's
Yep.
happening at WrestleMania, and then wrap it up. Have a good day.
Cool.
All right, I'll see you guys.
See ya.
Appreciate you guys so much. To the listeners, I have to run to a meeting, pretty big one, pretty excited about it. And you will hear more from us tomorrow when we're live in New Orleans recording this later on tonight. We cannot wait to chat with you. So thankful. Let these people know what they should be looking forward to. Boys, I thank you so much.
In the morning of the Hall of Fame, Pat and I are going to be on Radio Row, so we're going to be able to talk to a bunch of wrestlers. It's going to be a lot of fun. Every year I always scour on YouTube to see all the interviews from that morning, so actually getting to ask those questions is going to be fun. And the next day we got NXT. So Pat will be there, obviously, on the pre-show, making the pre-show. Pat, Rip, making the pre-show.
The show, Rip. Come
There
on.
you go, Rip.
Come on, Rip.
We're trying to do the gimmick.
Okay, I thought I said, well, you're leaning and you're not touching the microphone, or
ribbing
you're
me over
adjusting
here.
your hat, or putting your
Ribbing me.
fucking
I'm
ear
not
thing
adjusting
on.
my
Does
hat.
Vince
Come on,
McMahon do Radio Row?
He does not. No, Vince McMahon does not.
Like, I know it's a small chance we meet him, but
It is literally Viv's
shake
goal
man's
for the entire
hand.
weekend to
It's
meet Vince.
Such a small chance. It would be unbelievable. I've been to 3 WrestleMania weekends now, have never even sniffed them. So we'll see. Maybe this is the time. But NXT TakeOver is going to be ridiculously good.
So
It's
what
gonna-
do you think is going to be the best match on that card?
I think it's going to be Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa because they've had the best story built into it. They've been building this story of friends turned enemies since August. And this is the culmination. This is the first time they're ever in the ring together against each other since that story started. They had a match in the Cruiserweight Classic when they were still tag team partners, and it was that, friendly competition. Now it's not. Now it's unsanctioned match. Anything goes. The WWE is not condoning whatever they're doing in the ring, so it's going to be hardcore.
Oh.
I think we might see some blood. I think the crowd is going to be ridiculously hot for it. 100% of the cheers on Johnny, 0% on Tommaso. He's the most hated person in the world right now. So I think that'll be great. We also have the 6-man ladder match for the NXT North American Championship, and Ricochet's debuting, EC3 is debuting. That's going to be off the charts.
And Ricochet, you were just talking about doing the 630 splash. That's
He does the
insane.
630 senton. It's ridiculous. He does more flips than an acrobat can do.
Rip, we all know how you feel about the Flyers.
No, I just got to look at it. And I was talking to Robbie earlier. It's like when I was a kid, I just when I just watched wrestling. I was the world's biggest fan. Jesus Christ, everything was great. Then when you find out there's Santa Claus, then you start understanding wrestling.
Don't meet your heroes kind of thing.
Yes. And that's why I never wanted to really meet heroes and talk to them about stuff, because you see they're flawed, they're human, they're a dumbass just like you.
Mhm.
They have to pee, they had to eat, take a shit. Same old
Speaking of
thing.
that, by the way, I don't even think I told you guys this. You see, John Cena was in our office the other day.
Yes.
So, John Cena, I'm a massive, massive John Cena fan, right?
Right.
And I'm not of the mind, don't meet your heroes, because I've met most of my heroes and they're all fucking awesome. So I'm like, yeah, I'm going to meet all my
Right.
heroes. This is amazing. John Cena does a pizza review with Dave. He comes back to our office and I'm talking to someone. And as I'm talking to them, they're looking behind me with the look of someone is behind you.
Yeah.
And I turn around and John Cena had just walked in. And I'm like, oh my God, John Cena's here. And I knew he was coming, but seeing him as close as we are, I was like, this is fucking crazy. He goes to do Pardon My Take in the studio. And as he was in there, I had a thought in my mind that was like, don't meet your heroes, bro. What if he disappoints you? So I left. I didn't meet him.
What? Robbie. Come
Love
on,
it.
man.
Swear to God. Love it. Swear to God. I was like, I can't meet my hero. I was
That's
like, what
hysterical.
if he disappoints me? I've put him on a pedestal for so long. What if he's tired? What if he's disappointed? Not going to beat him today.
I mean, I get it, but I still feel like in that situation, you got to at least say what's up. But hey, fuck it.
Do you have bad anxiety?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
Horrible anxiety.
Yep. Same here. All right.
It's
I read
like,
that.
It's like I'm always about to be picked in Duck, Duck, Goose. You know?
Yep.
That kind of anxiety.
Yep.
And also, there's indie shows that I want to take Jeff to an indie show this weekend. There's a show called Joey Janela's Spring Break that I think we should go to. I think it's on Friday night at like 1 a.m. or something.
Is this a musical? What is it?
It's ridiculous. It is. I mean, it's the most absurd wrestling you could
So
possibly
it's just
find.
backyard wrestling.
Kind of, but in a ring.
Is that
and the wrestlers are very good.
Is that a slur, backyard wrestling?
Yeah, you don't really
sorry.
say that.
Yeah, so we're talking indies like much smaller scale and like local gyms, arenas, what have you.
Local stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, local stuff. And there's a ton of those all weekend. Now on the WWE side, WrestleMania on Sunday. This card, I said it last week that I'm looking at it through rose-tinted glasses now. I really am. Every match on this card, I'm like, yeah, it's going to be awesome. That's going to be awesome. That's going to be awesome. Obviously, I'm most excited for Daniel Bryan's return, getting to hit the yes chant ringside in New Orleans where he won the WWE Universal Championship. I might cry when he comes
I can't wait to mark out. I haven't done it in probably 10 years. You know, we went to a SmackDown here like 2 years ago, and other than that, I haven't been to a live show in so long. I literally cannot wait to hear the pops. And like I talked about the Undertaker and Willie Wolney show, to me, if he shows, I don't even care how the match is.
Oh, he'll show.
I just want the entrance and I want the pop, and I'm sold. I might just come in my pants and I'm good to go the rest of the night.
We're going to be losing our minds at WrestleMania.
Yeah, just
And
sucking
it's gonna
down
be-
an ice cold beer. And,
Yeah,
oh.
it's not me. I'm underage, but
right.
it's going to be. it will be the greatest day of the year so far. WrestleMania is always, since I was a kid, I've always said, when you're in second grade, what's your favorite day of the year? Everyone says Christmas, Christmas, Christmas. Every time I've said WrestleMania. You look at my preschool yearbook, and you were supposed to list all of the things you liked. Number one thing I listed was Hulk Hogan. It was like Hulk Hogan.
There you go, yeah.
It was like Hulk Hogan, my mom, my dad, my brother, my sister.
Ty kind of hinted at it earlier. The fact that it's in New Orleans, like that's one of those cities that I've always wanted to go to. Like it just has a mystique to it. So I'm really excited about that.
Yeah.
WrestleMania is going to be awesome.
WrestleMania 30 was in New Orleans, by the way, and everyone said it was like an amazing city for that.
Rip, you ever been there?
So close.
New Orleans?
Let me get the microphone.
Yeah,
here,
get up
Nick.
on there.
And Nick is not smiling. I want to tell everybody he's frowning as usual.
Classic heel.
The ultimate fucking heel. No, I used to wrestle in New Orleans every Monday night.
Really?
And Memphis and New Orleans were the greatest wrestling towns in the world. I wrestled at the Superdome twice. We did 30,000 people one time. This is Bill Watts' regional territory. And 36,000 people one time. But we wrestled there every Monday night. Not Superdome, but at different buildings throughout there. And New Orleans was such a hot town. That's when they was trying to tip my van over. I had the orange van with King Kong Bundy, and he had the gun out and everything. And they was trying to tip that over, and Butch Reed turned heel on Junkyard Dog. So Butch Reed, he would drive his car downtown, park it in some safe garage, and take a cab to the arena. And when the heels would come out, they were surrounded by security because them fans, them coonans, all them fucking, they wanted to kill you.
No, that's real heat.
Yeah, you don't go after Junkyard Dog, do you?
Oh, he was God there.
Yep.
That man drew. He drew.
And how many people did they draw every Monday night?
Usually 9,000-10,000 every Monday night in the smaller buildings.
That's fucking crazy.
You got, so remember, it's
Yeah.
not like WrestleMania where we leave the town dark. You don't have wrestling, and everybody. It's the biggest event in the world. Everybody's coming in from
Right.
out of town.
Right.
You know what I mean,
But every night.
but every
9,000,
month,
10,000 people.
yes, every
Insane.
Monday night, a work night, a school night. They just come there to support that dog. He was usually the most the famous. He'd always get the award for the most over pro athlete in Louisiana, and I knew him when he was Sylvester Ritter. I knew him 3 names. What the hell is this? Sylvester Ritter. Leroy Rochester.
That's a good
I
name.
met him in Nashville about 77. He's Leroy Rochester.
You were a heel. Did you ever get like a positive pop from the crowd in New Orleans?
They hated me.
Yeah. I didn't know if you ever did one thing where they're just like, all right, I support that.
No.
What did you? Anything you did specifically to get all that heat? The one thing that sticks out?
No, I was just an asshole.
How good did those boos feel though?
Oh,
Just
it's
getting
like
booed.
fucking coming.
Yeah.
No, just think. Everybody wants to be a heel because it's the greatest feeling in the world. You own that fucking audience. The baby faces get the hot pussy. They sell all the fucking pictures. They get the fucking merchandise. Hot women and the fucking grandmas were bringing you food, presents, everything, right? The heels are trying to slit your tires, throwing shit at you, bricks through the goddamn fucking window. You might get a hot or a fat woman that wants you. You know what I mean? And if they give you any food, you make them eat it first because it's probably gimmicked. You know what I mean? Rat poisoning, Drano, or something.
Snavis, got Snavis
oh, got
in it.
fucking Snavis in it, right? Oh yeah, but they hated those fucking heels. They'd be fucking. Oh, I remember one time I was leaving there. They called the cops on me. They made up something like I exposed myself, and well, at that time I didn't do it that time, but Then the cops come over. He goes, "You wrestling?" I said, "Yeah, I just wrestled." He goes, "Well, that's what it is. Never mind." I said, "What happened?" He goes, "Oh, never mind." You know that? Oh no, that's happened in a lot of places. They'd get your car, they'd see what car you're in and your license number. They'd call the state police or whatever. Said you tried to run them over or pulled a gun or whatever. Then you explain to cops you just wrestled in that town. Oh, I get it. Never mind. Okay, you're on your way.
I tell you what, if Braun doesn't win these tag team titles, I might slit some tires. Guys, any guesses as to who's going to be the partner for Braun Strowman in this match?
Can he be himself? Can he not have a partner and just go in himself?
No,
needs a partner.
Needs a partner. They
He
made
needs
that
a partner.
stipulation.
So I feel like the most likely guess that I would put the favorite odds on is Samoa Joe. I know he's cleared. I know he's good to go. Another guy that's cleared and good to go is Big Cass. And another guy that's been getting evaluations on a torn bicep is Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, you've talked about that before.
Yeah. So the three of them are that. The dark horse is Hulk Hogan, who's been in talks with the company, and they're thinking about bringing it back in the greatest Royal Rumble or whatever it is.
The roof would
think
explode.
It would explode. I don't think that'll happen, but if it did, it would be outrageous.
Okay, putting Braun over the most for longevity, you'd have him with Rey Mysterio. Complete opposites.
Yep.
Big, small. If they'd bring Hogan in, all of a sudden you don't even pay any attention to Braun, right?
Right.
And Hogan, okay, your pop's great, but we're looking at longevity, making money for the company, right? So Braun's got to be the star.
I don't know if they are looking longevity, though, because Vince told the writers explicitly that they don't do long-term storytelling anymore. They do moments. All they want is moments.
That's the internet world, Rip. That's what we live in. Just looking for stuff to go viral and those pops.
I know, but what I'm getting at is you have a bunch of little shit, and they'll keep going with you. You're successful at it. Okay, he's getting a chance. It's success. He gets a chance. It's success. It's a chance. It's success. Let's keep it going. It turns into a long thing.
Yep.
But if he would go in, let's say they brought Hogan in, Hogan's getting over, not him. So now he's backsliding.
I also don't know how Hogan would work. I've been hearing these murmurs, this greatest Royal Rumble, maybe they bring him back for that. The guy, I made this comparison to a friend. You ever go to a ShopRite and you see like an old pack of baseball cards in the vending machine? You're like, oh my God, I'm going to get that. It's from 1985 or something. You open it and there's a stick of gum in there. And you're like, how bad could it be? Like, we got to try it. And the second it touches your tongue, it disintegrates. I feel like Hulk Hogan's bones are made out of that gum. And that if he drops a leg, his hip is gone. It's like poof.
Again,
into
it's the
dust.
same thing I said with The Undertaker, and I think a lot of people think this way is they're not so worried about the match. I think they just want that pop.
Yeah.
They want that entrance. And then if he goes out there, he's just going to stand there and be doing the little ear thing to the crowd the whole time on the side, and Braun's going to do all the work. I'm with you. I don't think it's going to. I would like it to be Mysterio. I think
Mysterio would
that would be
awesome.
my second best scenario there, and I think that match would actually work.
Yeah, I mean, it'll work with whoever they put in there because Cesaro and Sheamus are really, really good at tag matches. The other tag match also has potential to steal the show.
The three-way tag match with
three-way
SmackDown?
tag
Yes,
match, yeah.
I agree.
The Usos and the New Day have as much chemistry as any tag team in the modern era. And throwing the Bludgeon Brothers in there, just another, a different X factor to the match. I think that's going to kill.
All right, Vibs, what's the match you're looking forward to the most?
I mean, it's not definite, but got to be Cena Undertaker.
So you're all in. You think he's coming? Yeah, you and Robbie are all in. I'm starting to waver. I thought, they would have brought him out by now, but the Kid Rock thing, it's got to happen. It's just got to happen.
I couldn't care less about the AJ Styles match. I know a lot of people want to see that.
That's still my number one, number two actually. That's my number two most anticipated, and then it's Charlotte and Asuka.
I think that's going to be a really good match too. Yeah,
tear the roof off.
We were watching that last night for SmackDown, and it was pretty interesting. It kept me entertained the whole time, so that was good.
And then what do we think about the Battle Royal? We talked about before. We don't know what Elias is going to do for sure.
I was going to say,
but
he's got to be my pick for that.
I like that pick as well. Baron Corbin's won it in the past. He's looking to win it again. I wouldn't hate that, obviously, but
unless they bring Joe back in that role,
that would be a good one too. I'd like to see
Joe,
he could come. That'd be a good fit for him to come back and get a nice pop there, winning that, taking that over. All right, let's talk a little bit about the Hall of Fame to wrap things up. Robbie, who's all going in? Who are you looking forward to seeing?
So this year is, I believe, Goldberg, Mark Henry, Kid Rock, Ivory. And then it's Jeff Jarrett. Excited to see if Jeff Jarrett, he needs to destroy a guitar over someone's head.
Oh, yeah.
You know I'm a mark for the guitar shots. Kurt Angle last year, if he brought in the milk, Jeff Jarrett could bring in a guitar. I'll volunteer. I'll go on stage. You could clobber me with a guitar. I would be honored. I've actually met him in the past. Pretty nice guy. But I guess, I'm probably most excited to see Mark Henry at the Hall of Fame.
Really?
I've been to 2 Hall of Fame ceremonies, and it's always weird because the headliner's not always the best speech, and Goldberg, not that he won't deliver a good speech, but is a pretty quiet dude. I can't imagine he'll go up there for a while. Mark Henry gave a retirement speech in 2013 that was a fake retirement, and, he turned on John Cena wearing the salmon suit. Great segment. Jeff, we'll watch that. I'll show you. It's really fantastic stuff.
I'm excited.
But if his gimmicked kayfabe retirement was any indication, he's a really good storyteller, and he knows how to, work a crowd and stuff like that. So I'm excited for that one.
Good call.
And the Dudleys.
Yeah, that's my pick.
In, yeah.
I want to see the Dudley boys going in. I was a big fan of them. I was a big fan of ECW, and I loved when they brought them over. They were one of the few that when they came over, it was a hit, and they got it. And I think it just that's like my childhood right there is the Dudley boys.
Plus, they have Edge and Christian inducting them.
Well, yeah, which should be pretty. Christian on a mic is awesome.
Yes.
I love when that guy gets on the mic.
Rip, are you excited about anyone going in the Hall of Fame?
I'm the most excited person in this room.
What about Hillbilly Jim? Did you work with Hillbilly Jim at all?
No, but he was. He used to work down in Bowling Green, Kentucky, right before I got there. When he would work for Dale TNT Man, so it should be awesome.
All right, now I'm just looking at who's inducting everybody. We got Goldberg being inducted by Paul Heyman, Ivory being inducted by Molly Holly, Jeff Jarrett with the Road Dogg. That should be pretty good.
Yeah. That's how Road Dogg got his name and breaking the business.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what was the angle? He was actually he was the roadie, and he actually wrote and sang the song that Jarrett was popular for.
Yeah.
And then Big Show and Mark Henry.
Yep.
Interested to see what Big Show has to say. He's a funny guy.
Big Show, by the way, the past few years has been caught at the Hall of Fame vaping on the red carpet. So we'll see if the trend continues.
Well, him and Pat will be right there popping some vitamins together.
Maybe a little.
And then Kid Rock. I'll be interested to see who inducts Kid Rock.
Yeah, I wonder what his reaction is going to be like. Usually celebrities get
maybe that's the Undertaker.
Booed. The Undertaker inducts Kid Rock. Oh, you know what I thought? I would love if we're waiting for John Cena's, in the crowd as a fan. We're waiting on Braun's partner, and the Undertaker comes out, and Cena's like, "Oh, come on, come on."
Oh, that would crush. All right, let's wrap it up here. Any last final thoughts going into the weekend? Things we want to see, things we want to do. Vibs, let's start with you.
I'm just excited about seeing Vince McMahon. If I can talk to him, that'd be amazing, but I just want to shake his hand.
I am excited to see how hard you mark out, even if you see him from a distance somewhere.
See, the thing is, I'm gonna tense up and I'm gonna pretend like I'm not nervous. I'm like, I'm fine, whatever, play it cool. No, it's gonna be rough.
Rip, what about you? What are you looking forward to most this weekend?
Well, I just happen to have a picture of me and Mark Henry here together. We took.
Look at that.
Yeah, and I'm on his wall at his house.
Are you?
Yes. And I've known Mark since he got into business.
Did you train him?
So he come down and worked with us a lot, and they had Big Show down at OVW too because we had to get him to lose some weight.
Mm-hmm.
And Mark is just a tremendous person, a tremendous educated man, a fucking athlete, and he's went farther. All the guys have started, and he's still there.
Still, it is impressive his longevity.
He's still there.
Do you ever tear up watching
Do I ever tear up watching what?
the Hall of Fame?
I get choked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got to be a good feeling.
Well, look at you. You're training Hall of Famers left and right.
But you're sitting there and you remember how they were, sort of like little naive kids.
Yep.
And they'd look up to you, and they would do exactly what you fucking said. Then when they make it, wow, you're like a goddamn football coach, and you coach the quarterback, and all of a sudden he's in the NFL, and he's in the Hall of Fame. You're going, God, look at that, and I help that guy, because when you're coaching anybody, the ultimate is for them to make it. You're living through them.
That's awesome.
When they throw a touchdown, yes, and they throw an interception, God damn it, that guy fucking,
Oh yeah.
or whatever. But you live and die with those kids that you helped, and for him to get in there is just a tremendous accomplishment by him. And hell, I'm proud as a peacock for him.
Can't wait to see it, brother.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Ty, you still back there? What are you thinking, man? What are you looking forward to?
Obviously, like Viv said, the Cena thing. I mean, I'm gonna be really pissed if I spent like $75 on all that Cena gear and he doesn't actually wrestle. But I think I'm gonna agree with Robbie. I think it's the Daniel Bryan Shane O'Mac thing. I'm a big Shane O'Mac guy. Just thinking that he might go flying off like the top of something and land near us. I don't know. I'm ready for that.
I forgot all about that. Yeah, I'm pumped about that.
Yeah. So in my mind, I'm excited to see whatever does or doesn't happen with The Undertaker. And then I think that Shinsuke AJ Styles match, Robbie, you kind of sold me on that. I'm really excited to see what they pull off and where it goes.
Vibs, we need to watch. We'll watch it. Their first match in Japan, okay? And it might sell you on the rematch.
All right.
And it might make the rematch even better if they build upon what they did in that first match.
I just feel like AJ Styles is the Todd McComas of the WWE, and I can't not see AJ Styles just doing comedy and drinking and having sex. So I think that's why.
That's definitely true. I could see that, but I think it's more about you got to look at what he's going to do in the ring, and just it's going to be a spectacle. Robbie, what about you? Final thoughts. Looking forward to this weekend. Sum it all up for us.
It's not even the WrestleMania itself. It's the weekend as a whole. So I went to WrestleMania 29. It was in my backyard, so I didn't do the whole weekend. Then I went to WrestleMania 31 and did everything. I did NXT, I did Access, I did the Hall of Fame, all that, and I did the same thing last year for WrestleMania. And it's truly my favorite weekend of the year every year. Wrestling fans will take over this city. Everywhere you go to McDonald's at 4 a.m, you will see nothing but wrestling shirts. It's the coolest environment. It's such a friendly environment. People are always, you walk past someone on the street and you're hearing a debate over whether Max Moon could have made it in today's wrestling world. It's such a blast to be with my people. And by my people, I mean fucking nerds all weekend.
Well, especially in this
bunch
city.
Of marks, just being enthusiastic, coming from everywhere. All 50 states, 40 different countries are going to be there. People are just celebrating how much we love wrestling.
You mix in a little bit of New Orleans debauchery, and it's going to get interesting for sure. All right, everybody. Thanks for rocking with us. Looking forward to the weekend. We're going to bring you some great content. Robbie and Pat are going to be on the red carpet. They're going to bring you some fucking hilarious interviews. I can only imagine what's going to happen. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for rocking with us. Have a good one. And before I forget, don't miss out the pre-show that's going to become the show, 7 p.m. Eastern Time on the network. The NXT pre-show. It's got Pat, Charlie Caruso, and Sam Roberts, I believe.
Correct.
Okay, here we go. And Pat's going to take that over. There's no doubt about it in my mind. Pat's going to.
That might be what I'm most excited about, but that's not. Yeah,
that's a given. I don't think anyone needs to.
We're going to see Pat in a suit twice.
I'm interested to see how long that lasts. By the way, how long he stays in that suit.
I bet he rips his sleeves off.
I was going to say, do you think he's going to have the sleeveless hoodie underneath and do the Hulkamania gimmick as soon as he gets on the show?
He's going to have something planned for sure.
Because hearing Pat say well, if we do this, I'm going to go this way, and if they do, he still doesn't know exactly what he's going to do, and that is amazing as a comedian who practices every week, going up, doing jokes, and he's just going to go up there and
That's what he does best, man. That's what makes him who he is. All right. Thank you guys for rocking with us as always, and enjoy the show this week, and I know we will.